She is actually outside of the premiere right now where everything is going on, protesting Blake Lively. She has her poster here. It says, Justice for Justin Baldoni, Blake lied.
Hollywood completely destroyed Blake Lively for attending another Simple Favor premiere, pretending she didn't just drag the entire industry into her disaster. Her bold move didn't go unnoticed.
And of course, Blake is fake as possible.
With legal battles, PR nightmares, and Hollywood turning against her, Blake desperately pretends nothing happened, while the world watches her career crumble before their eyes.
I don't know. This doesn't look like a woman under stress. This doesn't look like a woman who can barely get out of bed, as we've seen in reports. This looks like a woman who cannot wait to be back in the spotlight.
She thought she could strut into South by Southwest as Hollywood's queen, but instead, she faced her most humiliating public appearance yet, an unforgettable fall from grace.
Like, what does it mean to be back with Anna?
Oh, it's the best. I'm so happy.
The March 7, 2025, premiere of Another Simple Favor wasn't Blake's grand comeback. It was a glaring neon sign flashing one brutal message: you're done, and Hollywood knows it.
And there's a hypocrisy and a fraudulence there that the public is picking up on.
Blake Lively showed up, desperate to prove she's still relevant, but the industry, her co-stars, and even her own fans have completely abandoned her. Anna Kendrick took one look at the mess and made it clear she wasn't playing along anymore. Hollywood's message? Blake's time is over.
Kendrick was privately fuming at Lively's failure to address how her ongoing battle with Baldoni was negatively impacting their upcoming movie.
When asked about working with Blake again, Anna delivered what might be the coldest, most cutting response of the decade. Oh, you know. No enthusiasm, no fake niceties, just a blunt, dismissive sentence that said everything without saying much at all.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, talking about you.
Oh my God.
The body language, the tone, the sheer lack of effort, it wasn't just shade, it was a full-blown blizzard. Meanwhile, Blake stuck to her usual fake-friendly act, flashing smiles that fooled no one. The contrast couldn't have been more brutal.
And Kendrick can't fake it. She's just like, listen, I know y'all want me to, but I can't with this woman.
Here's the thing, Hollywood has officially washed its hands of Blake Lively. Just a few years ago, she was on top, landing fashion deals, starring in high-profile films, and selling the it-girl illusion. Now, the industry has turned its back, and she's pure Hollywood poison.
I thought this was a great response. She didn't even want to play nice. That is how bad it is to be around Blake Lively. Anna knows how important this is.
Blake Lively was once fashion's darling, but that era is long dead. Chanel and Gucci? Gone. Luxury brands have jumped ship, and Hollywood agents whisper that casting her is a financial risk. Even at South by Southwest, she tried her old charm, waving to fans, signing autographs, desperate to pretend everything was fine. But the tension was undeniable. The media saw it, the audience felt it, and most importantly, Blake knew it. No amount of fake smiles could hide the reality. Her reign is over.
So you have to kind of go into these details to really get a full understanding of just how bad Blake Lively is.
Let's talk about Anna Kendrick. She's been over Blake's nonsense for years. The forced friendship, the fake PR moments, the chaos of working with her, Anna endured it all. But now? She's done pretending. No more playing along. She's finally free to be honest.
Definitely trying to be like, do you think the movie has been impacted by the Blake and Justin stuff without being so blunt? And Anna tried her best to be like, I don't know, like, what's going on? And she walked away so fast, like, she did not want to be asked any more questions like that.
Anna was never fooled by Blake's two-faced, manipulative act. This is the same Blake Lively who spent years forcing a fake Hollywood bestie narrative, smiling through interviews, pretending they loved working together. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Anna couldn't stand her and wanted nothing to do with it.
Given all the Blake Lively reporting I've been doing on Popcorn Planet, I had to do a proper reaction to this Another Simple Favor trailer.
The entire A Simple Favor press tour was a masterclass in passive-aggressive tension, Blake desperately pretending they were best friends while Anna's energy screamed, "Get me out of here." Fans picked up on the awkward dynamic, and when reports surfaced about Blake being unbearable on set, everything suddenly made perfect sense. The facade was cracking.
Basically, enemies and their press tours had to be booked separately.
Fast forward to another simple favor, and Anna is done pretending. When she hit the South by Southwest carpet and was asked about Blake, she couldn't even fake excitement, just a flat, "Oh, you know." No effort, no warmth, just pure, unfiltered dismissal. Fans saw it instantly and knew exactly what was happening.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
We're talking about you all day.
Body language experts are already tearing Blake apart, analyzing every micro-expression, every strained smile, every forced interaction. Meanwhile, Anna's energy was almost comical in how little she cared. When Variety asked if Blake's endless drama was affecting the movie's rollout, she effortlessly dodged the question, acting like she had no clue what was happening. At this point, Anna is completely over it, the PR game, the fake friendship, and most of all, Blake Lively. She's done playing along.
How quickly do you...
Don't touch me.
And if Anna's casual savagery wasn't enough, Henry Golding's perfectly timed side-eye sealed the deal. When asked about reuniting with his co-stars, he smirked and said, "What could go wrong? Oh, Henry, that was brutal, sarcastic, and exactly what we were all thinking." Blake Lively's career is in flames, her reputation is in shambles, and the people who once worked with her are either ignoring her completely or shading her openly on red carpets. The downfall is undeniable.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that Blake has lost many roles to my glamour, beauty, and elegance. Sorry about it, Blake.
Here's the real kicker, none of this is surprising. Blake built her career on PR relationships, carefully manipulating her way into Hollywood circles while selling the illusion of a cool, effortless starlet. But now that the industry sees her true colors, everything is falling apart.
But my mom, I think, is a very confident person, and so for me, yeah, I sort of like struggled with that because I've sometimes judged her for being so confident, which I think is like not fair.
Yeah, you're such a bad daughter.
Terrible daughter.
She thought she could waltz into South by Southwest like her career wasn't in freefall, but instead, she walked straight into silent rejection from the entire industry. Anna Kendrick is done pretending, Ryan Reynolds is watching Deadpool get dragged into the mess, and Hollywood? Hollywood is officially over Blake Lively.
Well, I met Blake, I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Blake Lively's ego problem isn't just a personality quirk, it's a career-ending disaster. She's so obsessed with being on top that she literally fought for her name to be higher than Anna Kendrick's on the Another Simple Favor poster. That's right, the entire internet noticed. While Anna's name appeared first, Blake's was slightly higher because, in her mind, nothing matters more than making sure everyone knows she's the star. But here's the thing, nobody was fooled. Fans immediately called it out, recognizing it as a desperate power play from Blake's PR team. And this isn't new behavior. The Daily Mail even confirmed behind-the-scenes tension over this ridiculous demand because, of course, there was. Blake's entire persona is built on controlling everything around her, but now, that control is slipping fast.
Sense of humor, and they also both make everyone that they're around better at what they do. Like they're just because you sink or swim, and it's true. You guys are both so good that people just like get on their A game.
Let's not forget, this is the same woman who hijacked It Ends With Us, rewriting scenes, demanding final say over creative decisions, and turning a simple book adaptation into her personal vanity project. She tried pulling the same stunt again, but this time, Anna Kendrick wasn't having it.
Blake Lively, after her biggest success, was just met with a lot of controversy, but now to make things worse, it's come out she feuded with Anna Kendrick.
The backlash was immediate. Social media dragged Blake, with fans calling out her desperate need to be on top. Blake just had to be on top, didn't she? One viral tweet read, racking up thousands of likes. Another fan joked she'd rather cancel the entire movie than let Anna get more attention. The internet was ruthless, and Blake's PR team went into full panic mode, scrambling to control the damage.
Yours is like very insecure.
Yeah. In real life, it's the other way around, and I constantly have to call Blake and be like, it's okay, you're good at giving interviews, I promise you, people like you, they respect you.
That's when director Paul Feig tried some good old-fashioned damage control. He took to X, formerly Twitter, calling the rumors total BS. But guess what? Nobody believed him. Fans saw right through the PR spin because, at this point, everyone knows exactly who Blake Lively is, a manipulative, self-obsessed nightmare who would rather burn an entire production to the ground than let someone else take the spotlight. The damage was already done.
What's your expertise? I want to give equal opportunity.
Oh, I'm not an expert at anything. I know a couple things here and there.
If you think that's bad, just wait until you hear what the crew had to say. Because here's the thing, Blake Lively's diva behavior didn't start with the poster stunt. Now, people who actually worked with her on a simple favor are speaking out, and the stories are even worse than anyone could have imagined. The truth is finally coming out.
Now it's reported Blake Lively had another issue making the 2018 movie A Simple Favor, which was a success, making $98 million on a budget of $25 million, but she didn't get along with Anna Kendrick. It was reported they were both pretty immature, where Anna Kendrick demanded to show her cleavage in the poster to distract people from Blake Lively. And the two didn't have a good relationship on set, which is why they didn't do many interviews marketing the movie together.
A former assistant director didn't just quit the movie or the job, she quit Hollywood entirely after working with Blake. That's how unbearable the experience was. She'd rather throw away her entire career than deal with Blake Lively again. Imagine being so toxic you drive people out of their own profession.
Blake Lively completely exposes herself.
And she wasn't the only one. Another crew member recently exposed Blake in an Instagram comment, calling her the worst person they'd ever worked with. Think about that, this is Hollywood, a place full of divas, egos, and control freaks. Yet Blake Lively still managed to be the absolute worst.
This person is not an honest broker. I believe her less than ever. I actually disbelieve her fully now.
Blake was obsessed with control, constantly arguing with the director, micromanaging everything, and making everyone's lives miserable. It got so bad that even Henry Golding, the nicest man on earth, couldn't resist a passive-aggressive jab. When asked about reuniting with the cast, he smirked and said, "What could go wrong? Oh, Henry, we see you."
Blake Lively's terrified to do the red carpet, and that Anna Kendrick is pissed off. This is insider information that she hates her, she can't stand her.
And it's not just this movie, Blake's reputation for being unbearable follows her everywhere. Gossip Girl insiders have been saying it for years. The rumors that Leighton Meester couldn't stand her? Yeah, those were 100% true. Blake's entire career has been built on a carefully curated, fake image, and now, that image is completely crumbling, but nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to what happened at South by Southwest. Blake thought she was making a triumphant red carpet return, but instead, she walked straight into her biggest public humiliation yet. The industry's message was loud and clear, Blake Lively is done.
Blake Lively is terrified ahead of tonight's Another Simple Favor premiere as insiders reveal why Anna Kendrick never wants to work with her again.
And it's not just this movie, Blake's reputation for being unbearable follows her everywhere. Gossip Girl insiders have been saying it for years. The rumors that Leighton Meester couldn't stand her? Yeah, those were 100% true. Blake's entire career has been built on a carefully curated, fake image, and now, that image is completely crumbling, but nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to what happened at South by Southwest. Blake thought she was making a triumphant red carpet return, but instead, she walked straight into her biggest public humiliation yet. The industry's message was loud and clear, Blake Lively is done.
Now, you notice her shirt. She posted this also earlier on X of her shirt. And again, I had no idea that this is what she planned to do.
You know you've hit rock bottom when people are literally designing entire outfits to drag you.
She wants us to believe this is actionable harassment, what we just witnessed there. You tell me whether that's what that looks like to you.
Blake tried to ignore the backlash, but the internet erupted with memes and mockery. It was impossible to escape. Even the celebrity gossip circuit picked up on it, and suddenly, her South by Southwest appearance wasn't about Another Simple Favor, it was about how absolutely no one believes her anymore. Imagine thinking you can waltz onto a red carpet and pretend everything is fine when the entire internet is actively clowning you in real time. And here's the thing, this isn't just some fleeting online drama. This is real, career-ending damage. The fact that people were bold enough to protest her in person, holding Justice for Justin Baldoni signs and wearing Blake Lively t-shirts? That's next-level humiliation. Blake Lively's Hollywood reign is over. No PR stunt can save her now. And this downfall? It's only getting messier.